Let me turn you back up again. All right, what was that?
Oh, I was behind. I don't know. So, one question the Giants would make if they let Evan Ingram walk.
Oh, they let Ingram walk? Really?
Yeah.
I missed that.
I don't know where. I forgot where he went. Let him walk. So now they have to rely on Calvin Benjamin at that spot.
All right, give here to Donald, who's going to rumble up for about 6. Sorry that I'm not talking a whole lot right now. I'm trying to get everything finalized. Over here.
If my phone would stop setting me down. Dangerous pass, almost picked off by Eli Apple.
Oh, wow. I'm a little bit behind you. Just slightly. But now that'll bring up 3rd down and 4. And from the 46, trying to get it across the 50, try and get points out of this drive.
Definitely want to put up as much points as possible.
Fakes the pass, gonna throw it, and Donald fights his way up for the 1st down. Gets up to the 45-yard line. Looked like he could have been stopped short, but just able to fight his way through and get up to the 45, keep those chains moving, hopefully get you some points. Ow. First down, looking for the tight end over the middle. Oh, Howard takes a huge hit, and it's going to fall.
Took a huge hit.
God. He just got lifted. Give to Donald.
Great pickup on 2nd and 10.
Yeah,
Bringing
nice
up 3rd and inches.
Looked like he actually got the 1st, but they're going to mark him just shy.
Yeah.
But now 3rd down. Don't need to do too much. You're in field goal range. That'd be a very long field goal from here. But you're still in range nonetheless. Giants pinch the line, and Donald has a huge hole, but takes a huge hit. As Tampa Bay will gain 3 yards out of that and get another 1st down. Tampa Bay's offense looking really good so far.
Yeah. Great opening drive.
And not doing too much. Just keep the ball rolling.
Definitely better than the Giants' first drive.
Much better. Giants just look to be a little bit out of sorts. Not too much, but Finley take all the time in the world, and he takes a sack. God, just as we talked about how good this drive was going, Finley just not aware of his surroundings and takes a sack.
Yeah. That's the one thing these two teams probably have the most in common. Their offensive lines can really not hold too long.
Yeah.
So you have to make your decisions quick.
And the give to Damian Harris this time, who gains maybe 2 yards. And that'll bring up a 3rd and very long, 16 yards. If I'm Tampa Bay, I'm just looking for probably about 5-6 yards. Get back into field goal range. And if you get the chance to get the all 16,
Yeah,
great.
that sack hurt him.
Yeah, big time. Oh, the tight end looked like he beat him, but oh, a terrible throw. My God, I don't know why he throws it in that hard. Well, that's going to bring up 4th down.
Yeah, you have a pretty good size difference. I think you should have let Howard
Yeah, throw it up. Let him
go
fight
up
for the
and make
ball. That's going to bring up the
go make a
field goal
play. But
unit. 56, I believe. And it's up and no good. Just short.
just short.
The decision to not take your yards, a costly one, is now New York, due to that sack, is able to get out with their life. No points on the board, and they got the football.
Great field position as well.
And ball on the 46-yard line. They're probably just 2 first downs away from a field goal. David under center in the eye. Turn around, give to Barkley. Going to bounce this one out wide, and not a whole lot there. Gain of 2 yards. Not sure why he didn't just try to turn that upfield and get a couple more, but
Yeah, it looked like he had a little bit of space.
yeah, just trying to get the edge there. Never really came to fruition. And now 2nd down, 8 yards to go. On the 48. 3 wide receivers. David
all day, bro. And same mistake Finley made.
Yep, had all day to throw it and just didn't feel out the pressure. A lot of these quarterbacks tend to do that. If you have all day to throw it and you got nowhere to throw it, then you either need to take off running or you need to find your check down. You always need to know where your check down is, and you need to find him. And if that clock starts saying, hey, you got no time, you got no time, move on. Just get whatever you can get and not lose yards.
Deep shot. I think you're a bit behind me.
Yeah. Fires deep. I believe that's Odell. Incomplete. That was Odell Beckham that he was looking for, and just barely falls incomplete.
Yeah, he kind of underthrew it.
Yeah. Odell almost made a good play to get back to that football, but corner was right there, knocked it away. And that'll change possession. Ball on the 21-yard line down for Tampa Bay. And I don't want to say not much offense out of either side, but just the same mistakes on offense from both sides.
Yeah. The sacks on both sides really hurt both drives.
Yeah, both teams just not really taking whatever they can get and just trying to do way too much. And turn around and give to Donald here. Fights off one tackle, but it's going to fall at the 27-yard line, gain of 6. And that'll bring up 2nd down and 4. 2:50 remaining on the clock.
You see, Tampa Bay, neither team has much yards, but the Giants, total of no yards.
Yeah. That Buccaneers defense has been a lot better than most people would probably expect. And on 1st down, he has a man deep downfield. My God, takes a huge shot.
Flattened.
Landon Collins doing what he does best, just taking his head off. And that'll force a 3rd down. That was the right read, right throw, just wrong person to be against. I think if that's on the left side with
had the corner beat as well.
Mm-hmm. The only issue on that was that Landon Collins was the guy you're throwing it between.
Yeah.
Finley all day to throw it. Gonna dump it off to... I'm not sure who that wide receiver is, but that's gonna be his first completion of the game. And it'll go for 1st down.
I am a bit surprised that the Buccaneers chose to stay with Finley this season.
Yeah, it looked like they had an opportunity to get someone else either in the offseason or in the draft. Elected to not do either one, stuck with Finley.
I mean, so far he's done a lot better than he has the past 2 seasons.
That's true, but even then, like, we're seeing it against the Giants right now. He's not really doing that great. They put it in the air 5 times, and he's only found his target once. Granted, one of those has been Landon Collins taking a guy's head off and stuff like that, but
yeah.
Finley drops back, hits his drag route.
That linebacker was gunning for the ball.
Yeah. Trying to knock it out, wasn't able to do so. Gain of 5 yards, and that'll bring up 3rd and 2. Ball right at about midfield. As long as we don't see an incompletion, this will more than likely be the last play of the 1st quarter. A first quarter that has seen a whole lot of nothing on offense. And bringing pressure, going to dump it off to Damian Harris. I don't believe he got it. Nope, 4th and 1.
They don't give him the spot.
And that'll bring on the punt team for 4th down. Not sure if they're going to kick this one or just let it run to the 2nd.
Yeah.
They will. They'll let it run to the 2nd quarter. So, very quiet 1st quarter of action here on offense from both sides. I believe 2 punts on either side, and now we're going to start the 2nd quarter with the 3rd punt. Didn't have to go that far to do this from 149 to the other. It was a total of 2 yards that was flipped.
Yeah.
And not a great punt. Not a great punt. You want to see that one going out of bounds. But instead, it'll take a bad bounce, go through the end zone, and that'll be a touchback.
Hopefully we see some on offense from either side.
Hopefully we see something.
So far, we haven't.
No, you've seen absolutely nothing. David now 2 running backs in the backfield. And he's going to give it to the star. And Saquon not able to get much.
Pretty good gain of 6.
Yeah, 6 yards. It went for a pretty good gain. He might have been able to get more if he turns upfield. I'm surprised he didn't turn upfield. You don't see that a whole lot from Saquon. He likes to turn upfield and just make guys miss. Instead, he's trying to go out wide and just straight up beat them with his legs.
Yeah.
Bit of a questionable philosophy here. But that 6 yards will be the first 6 yards actually recorded for the New York Giants offense, as they have got negative 2 yards passing thanks to the sacks. And now 8 yards on the ground, and another give to Barkley, who will get another 6 and a first down. So in a total of 2 plays, Saquon Barkley has gotten 12 more yards than the entire New York Giants offense got in the first quarter. That's that's a
Pretty.
great stat that you would think whenever that's just 12 yards and it's 12 more yards than you had. That's not a great stat.
Yeah, that's definitely not what you want,
No.
especially going into the second quarter.
Got back to pass.
Yeah, it looks like this one's going to be.
Yeah, this one's going to be coming back for holding. It's going to slide down, but that's going to go all for naught as Porter's going to be called for holding. And those 12 yards that they gained, they're going to now have 2 yards, 2 total yards of that, as the penalty will march them back 10 and bring up 1st and 20.
Oh, well, rip.
And we are going to take this one back, apparently.
Rip.
Not quite sure what the plan is going to be here. As my partner in crime is going to take to catching Pokemon during the break. Brought to you by Bulbasaur. Brought to you by Bulbasaur.
Pokecord.
Brought to you by Pokecord. Who needs Pokemon Go when you got Pokecord?
I enjoy bullying Shadow with Pokecord.
As does everyone, my friend. So we're going to try this one again. That last game didn't happen. You might have thought you saw it. You didn't. You didn't.
Hopefully we have a better game.
Yeah, hopefully we have some offense this time. But now the teams are getting back into positions.
EA has granted them a fresh start.
Yeah. EA is handing out restarts now. Get your free restart now. I say that.
Wish I could have had that against the Eagles.
Yeah. Don't worry, Jake Fromm will kill him this week.
I wish I could have killed him. But I lost.
Ooh.
In heartbreaking fashion.
Hey, you get another
as well.
You get another shot at him as the Titans. I don't know if you've already realized that you gave yourself basically another chance at Joe in doing that.
Yeah, I thought about it when he said it. I was like, shit, I don't want to play him anymore.
Damn it. I thought I was finally rid of this again. And okay, off to a great start as the Tampa Bay kicker forgot how to kick. He had one job, and he did an absolute terrible job. That one did just come off his foot. I think he tripped and actually kicked that one with his ankle because that just went straight out of bounds into like the 4th row. I think he saw a girl over there, and he was trying to showboat. And as he was looking over there, she lifted up her shirt and flashed him, and it just got his attention off.
Got flustered.
And you gotta pay attention, guys. Just because the headlights are on, don't mean you need to look dead into them. But
wise words.
Wise words from Brainiac. Now, first down now. David under center.
Hand off
Handed
Barkley.
off to Barkley. Tries to stretch this one out to the left side. Gain of 4. It's a decent game, but I think that if he just sticks his foot down, goes and just hits that hole that it opened up instead of trying to stretch it outside, probably gains about 2, maybe 3 more yards.
Yeah, I see that a lot. I see everyone wanting to take it outside instead of get the easy yards.
Yep. I'd always rather gain 3 and just gain 3 than I would have a chance to gain 15 or lose 4, as this is going to be an angle route to Barkley, who gets up. Gain of 6, gets up 3rd and 1. He did not want to go down there.
There is no in between.
But now 3rd and 1. You really don't want to squander this good field position. You're gifted the ball on the 40. You don't want to go 3 and out.
Graciously granted by the Bucs kick.
Now,
so handoff gets first.
This is not Saquon Barkley, but he will get the first down. Gain of 2. Vincent fighting his way forward through green. And that'll bring up first down on the opponent's side of the 50. Probably just one more, maybe not even one. You could probably just get about 7 yards. I mean, Rosas is a really good kicker. Although you might need another first down.
Yeah, you definitely want 7.
Oh, yeah, without a doubt. I mean, the way this ran the first time, a field goal might do it. Drops back to pass. David has all day to throw it, and he's going to find his man underneath.
A.J. Brown.
That's a nice gain of 6 yards from A.J. Brown. And that'll bring up a 2nd and 4. Man out of Ole Miss was highly sought after. He didn't have a very bad first couple of years so far, but it hasn't been at all what the Giants would have probably liked out of him. Probably would have liked to see a lot more.
That's in part to Jonas.
Well, yeah. And the give here to Saquon. Does finally stick his foot in and go, but that one's going to go for nothing. And that'll bring up 3rd down. I say that was going to go for no gain. It could have gone for negative yardage if he just tries to just make a miraculous play around the outside.
Yeah.
So while maybe you could have made something happen if you stretch it out, it's not the end of the world that you didn't. Now 3rd down. David in the gun. Keep an eye on Kelvin Benjamin there at the tight end position on the left side.
Beckham in motion.
Beckham open on the spot. Yep, they're going to go his way. Takes a pretty big hit from the safety, but hey, 8 yards, first down. Odell, not built like an A.J. Brown. He's not built for those big hits. He's not one of those bigger guys. He's fast, but can make great catches, but he's not big. So
yeah,
taking those big shots right there, probably not what you want to see. But now 1st down. Kareem David in the gun. And play action called. Looked like he might have had A.J. Brown on the left side. Instead, he's going to dump it down and complete. Kelvin Benjamin goes right through his hands. And he still had a little bit of grease, a little bit of butter on his hands from that biscuit this morning.
Yeah. Had to eat.
Yeah. He had too much KFC, man. He had the big bucket. He had that chicken grease still on his hands. You always got to wash your hands after you eat KFC. Life lesson for all you receivers out there. But now 2nd down. David again has all day to throw it. Finally going to look to his underneath route, A.J. Brown. Gets it up to the 29-yard line, and that'll bring up a 3rd and 5.
Another 3rd down. This defense just cannot seem to get off the field.
Yeah.
A very different story this go around.
Yeah, honestly, if I'm the Giants, I almost like that I'm getting to third down, forcing more plays, forcing this drive to go on even longer,
Yeah.
and wearing this defense out. Barkley in the offset gun. Kelvin Benjamin lone to the right.
Whoa. He almost got that first down.
He almost
Just say-
recovered it and got up there. Man, that guard, the tackle let through the sack was just like, that's my football. Got up to the 26, but that will bring on field goal unit, Rosas, and he's going to kick it right through. So now 3-0 game, very different from the start of the other game.
Yeah. Yeah, points in the first quarter, which I doubt we would have even got points in the first half last game.
Yeah. And return. I'm not sure why you bring it out like that if you're just going to jog out, but it gets up to the 24, loss of 1 instead of just taking the knee. And that'll bring up first down. As the Giants defense will make their way onto the field. Hopefully Finley can start out a little bit better than this last game. It took him 5 attempts to just have 1 completion. Get to the running back, Donald, who gains about 3 yards. Not terrible gain on first down. Devin Bush on the tackle. Brings up second and
Looked like he
7.
had a hole, but
Yeah, that's more their power run set. Got the heavier back. It's not a guy like Damian Harris who's, well, not the fastest guy on the field, is able to hit that hole pretty fast. Got good acceleration. But still, gain of 3, nothing to shy off. Second down now. Finley drops back. Looking O.J. Howard's way and going to find him up to the 33-yard line.
just short. Breaking up 3rd and 1.
Gain of 6. Now 3rd and short. This is what both teams were not able to do the first go around. They couldn't get into 3rd and manageable. They were having a lot of 3rd and 7s, 3rd and 8s, 3rd and 16s.
Yeah.
And you never want to be in 3rd and long. Very quick looking away at Burley. It was a little bit dangerous, but it didn't look like Landon Collins was really ready for that throw.
Yeah.
Lucky for Finley. And that'll bring up another first down. This time in the way of Tampa Bay instead of New York. Now 4 minutes left in the first quarter.
2 tight end look.
2 tight ends, Donald in the backfield. They're going to fake it to him. Looks for the comeback route deep, and he's going to get his man. Finley starting out the game 3 of 3. That's a gain of 17 and a first down to Burley.
So they're taking advantage of this gracious restart that they got.
The gracious redo. And now from the opponent's side of the 50 this time, ball on 41, Donald once again in the backfield. 2 tight ends, Brate to the left, Howard to the right. And give to Donald. That's a face mask. A bad face mask call, upended him. You just never want to make it that blatant. It's really hard to get away with something like that anyway, but at least don't just make it super obvious.
Yeah. Don't grab him and throw him down by it.
Finley drops back. Oh my God, nobody within 20 yards of him, and he's into the end zone. So touchdown Tampa Bay, and this one is just an extra point away from being 10-3 to start it, or 10-3, 7-3 to start it, unlike the 0-0 game that we had originally started
play,
with.
73-yard drive. 2 minutes, 40 seconds. They look more composed.
Yeah, it wasn't really, I mean, it didn't look like they were trying too hard the first time. It didn't look like they were trying to make hero plays or anything like that. It just didn't look like they felt comfortable out there. Much more comfortable this time, this go around.
They look focused. They didn't look ready last time.
No. All right, here we go. 2 tight ends this time for the Giants. As play fake to Barkley. David's just going to dump this one off to Benjamin. Gain of 3 yards. And that'll bring up 2nd and 7. It's Benjamin's first catch on the day, though he did drop one earlier.
One that he should have caught.
True. And now that'll bring up 2nd and 7. 2:20 left on the clock.
And Barkley, short gain of 2.
Yeah. Looked like he might have gotten a 3rd there, but D4 was right there on the stop. Brings up a 3rd and 5. Here we go now, 3rd and 5 from the shotgun. 2 wide receivers to the right. Saquon Barkley in the backfield.
Has him over the middle and couldn't hold on.
Drops back. Yeah, looking the way of Odell Beckham. While that's normally not a bad idea, he did have, I believe it was A.J. Brown up the right side. It's either Brown or Meredith, maybe. But regardless, 4th down and now a punt. And return going nowhere there. So Tampa Bay will start on the 37-yard line, 1st down. Probably just a couple of plays away from the 2nd quarter starting. Finley comes out, I formation. Stevenson fullback. New York playing very off for the receivers, and the give to Donald. And that's going to go for nothing, maybe a yard on that one.
Ran into a couple of his linemen.
Yeah, he just took that ball and there was nowhere to go. And that'll bring up 2nd and 9. As Finley comes up under center. Three wide receivers in this set. And the give once again to Donald, and he will once again get just a yard. And now you got 3rd and 8. So after we just praised Tampa Bay for not getting into these 3rd and long situations, here we are now, 3rd and long. Well, on the 39-yard line.
Did not last.
No, it really didn't. And if they want to just wait on this and regroup in the 2nd quarter, they can. The game clock is running just slightly faster, but they will run the 3rd down play, and he's gonna get sacked.
Jalen Phillips just absolutely destroyed.
That left tackle had no chance. Jalen Phillips, the man that the Giants traded up for. They were sitting at 3rd, looking like they were going to take Kyler Murray, traded up to 2nd for some reason, as everyone thought they were going Kyler Murray, takes Jalen Phillips away from the San Francisco 49ers. And the 49ers ended up having to take Jerry Jeudy because of it.
49ers did have Garoppolo.
True. I don't know why he would think that he's trading up to get a quarterback whenever at 2 he wasn't going quarterback, but you know.
Yeah.
Either way now. Good punt, pins him back at the 23-yard line now to start this second quarter. And the Giants will take over. As Kareem David, probably one of the better rookie quarterbacks from last year. Didn't win Rookie of the Year, though I don't know why. Because he made a team that was basically the laughingstock of the NFC be a team that was just one game away from making the playoffs.
Yeah, and just missed it to the Buccaneers, I think, coincidentally.
And drop back to pass. Hits his man, but this one's probably coming back.
Yeah.
Yep, it will. Kevin Zeitler with the hold. And now, instead of 1st and 10 from the 23, you got 1st and 20 from the 13. Don't want to go backwards. Really don't want to go backwards whenever you're in the shadow of your own goal line. David changes the play. It's Dorsett in the slot, not Meredith. And nobody open. He's going to take a sack. Looked like he might have had one-on-one
already.
Yep, looked like he might have had one-on-one coverage with A.J. Brown, but didn't trust it. Takes a sack. Now you're on the 8-yard line, 2nd and 25.
With the way this game is, I wouldn't trust it either.
Oh, definitely true, but you got a receiver as big as A.J. Brown, maybe you give it a chance. And screen pass to Odell, and that's losing even more yards. Loss of 2. And now you got third
and 27.
3rd and 27 from your own 6. So where Tampa Bay wasn't able to move the ball to start the game, or to start that last drive.
Backs off.
Now you got 3rd and 27. You're at the 6, looking like you're going to have great field position after the flip of field. And screenplay makes one guy miss and
more yards.
Loses another yard. So you have the hold that loses 10, and then you lose 8 more on the ensuing 3 downs. And punt is away. Actually, a really good punt, but it does not go out of bounds, giving them a chance to return it. Looks like he might have the corner. Just going to run that out at the 39-yard line. Great return.
Already in field goal range.
Well, not quite. They did miss one in the other game. That was from the 39.
Yeah.
So probably just outside. I would rather you forget that. Now 1st down, ball on the 39. Give here to Donald. This one's coming back.
Holding on Jackson.
On that left tackle.
Left tackle?
Left tackle Jackson called for holding. And that'll bring up another 1st and 20. Hopefully things don't mirror themselves and Tampa Bay ends up losing 90-something yards on their next 3 plays.
We don't want another 3rd and 20 or 4th and 28.
No, not 4th and 28 kicking out of your own goal line. Finley drops back. Blitz coming. Going to dump it off to O.J. Howard. And get up to 47-yard line. Gain of 3 yards. And that'll bring up 2nd and 17. The Alabama man, O.J. Howard, taken down by another Alabama prospect. Landon Collins at strong safety.
I envy Alabama for all the talent they put into the NFL.
Yeah. Now 2nd down, Finley in the gun. Got Kirk over the left side. dangerous pass, but that was an edge rusher dropping back, not a linebacker, not a corner. Whizzes it right past him, and that's going to make it 3rd and short. 3rd down and 2.
So Finley's connected 6 for 6 for 76 yards and a touchdown.
Yep. He's played really well, but knock on wood, because this might he might throw a bad incompletion. The announcer's curse may come.
I mean,
Finley drops back, intercepted. It's intercepted. The announcer's curse hits immediately. He's at the 20, the 10, the 5, and the Giants have taken this one back.
I am sorry.
Eli Apple makes the announcer's curse happen even worse than they probably could have imagined. Looked like it was man, man, and he has a zone on, throws the pick 6. And now the Giants are at 7 and 9. Tampa Bay had to have a miscommunication when kicking off to start the game, and Rosas just saw the same girl in the end zone. Folded, shanked it right, and now it's 9 to 7.
I can't believe I jinxed it like that.
Oh man, Tampa Bay now trying to regroup and restart. As they were driving really well, they were in field goal range, just throwing a flat route to the running back, and it was intercepted by Eli Apple for 6 points the other way.
So
Tampa Bay looking to re-seize the momentum. Donald in the backfield, and the toss will go Donald's way. Cuts it upfield and gets up to the 31-yard line. Gain of 6.
It looked like the offensive lineman kind of gave up.
Yeah. It looked like had the running back actually gone for the line. It looked like had the wide receiver actually gone for the linebacker that was setting the edge, that could have gone for big yardage. Instead, he went far inside of him into the middle of the field and had to cut upfield. Obviously 6 yards, nothing to shy away from, but if you got a chance at more, you'd love to get it. As Harris checks into the backfield now.
Going deep.
Drops back.
He has him.
For OJ. Did he hang on? He did. Gain of 44, and now he's on the 26-yard line, knocking on the door of the red zone, and that's a 1st down. OJ Howard with a great catch in traffic there. Proving why he was taken where he was.
Yeah. Hand off at the middle.
Donald's going to get the ball. Finds his way through a nice hole. Gain up to the 17-yard line. Gain of 9 yards. That'll bring up 2nd and 1.
Damn it, I'm trying to get on
time with me.
Yeah.
I feel that. Here we go now, 5 wide. Finley all alone in the gun. 2nd down, drops back. Has all day to throw it, but he's still going to take a sack. Jalen Phillips once again wreaking havoc in that backfield. Yeah, this time coming out of the right side. And that'll bring up 3rd and 9 from the 25.
His 2nd sack of the day already.
Yeah. Also, you might want to be happy that you didn't get the Titans or the Texans, because your first game back as that team would be instant.
Yeah,
and Finley's going to just throw this one into the cheap seats, take intentional grounding instead of the hit. Bring up 4th and 21 now from the 37. Might not be in field goal range. Just saying. Just saying. This might not be in field goal range. This might fall.
Yeah, that's not it.
54 in the front, and bad snap. And he just never got a hold of this one.
No chance.
Yeah. God. Dude, just a terrible showing of kickers so far. I mean, the Giants hit that one field goal, and that's been the only good kicking that we've seen all game. I mean,
Ocho Cinco could kick better than that.
God, I saw Johnny Football kick an extra point once. He didn't make it, but it looked better than this. I hired Johnny Manziel to be your kicker or something. I don't know.
He was in the league for a minute.
Huh?
For a little bit.
David drops back. Looking for Odell over the middle. And he's going to get up to the 47-yard line. Gain of 9 yards.
That's a very odd stat line. 8 for 10 for 34 yards.
Yeah, he's done a good job of finding his receivers. It's just his receivers have gotten a whole lot of nothing so far. I mean, my God, he hit two passes that went backwards.
Yeah.
And turn around, give to Saquon Barkley, who just muzzles his way up for the first down up to the 44-yard line. D Ford in on the tackle.
First and 10.
First down now in the I formation. Smith at fullback. Barkley still in the backfield. David doesn't like what he sees.
Another handoff.
Another handoff. That looked like it was going nowhere, but somehow he's going to get 3 yards out of it. I have no clue how Michael Brockers had him right there and just let him get by somehow.
Yeah. Not something that he's accustomed to.
No,
he's
not
a big
something
guy.
you're used to seeing from him. Second down now once again in the eye. This time number 38 in the backfield and turns around, play fake. Looks like he's got Odell. He goes that way, gonna find him. And he's all the way up to the 12-yard line. Thought he was at the 11. They're gonna mark him down at the 12. And that's gonna bring up first down. Sorry, what were you saying?
Had to step on him.
Yep. Looked like he might have even had about 2 or 3 on him. I mean, there are 3 guys in the vicinity, and just nobody could keep up with him.
That will take us to the.
Yep, that'll move us to the 2-minute warning. So now first down. After that, I believe Odell should check back into the game. As after that big play, they were planning on just resting him.
Yeah.
Now, two tight ends in this formation.
Brings back.
Man in motion, Odell. And the give to Saquon Barkley gets up to the 6-yard line. Gain of 6 yards. Brings up second down and 4.
This is irritating. I can't get on par with you.
Here we go now. Second down. David under center. And motions AJ, drops back to pass, looks in the back of the end zone, infield, looks in the back of the end zone, Kelvin Benjamin, the big man in the back of the end zone for the touchdown. And now just an extra point away from making this a 9-point game.
And he hooked it again.
Oh, no. Oh, no. Get a new kicker out
This
here.
reminds me.
Let the punter, get the punter out here, something.
This reminds me of the game I played against Joe.
Nobody could
I don't know
kick.
if you remember that one.
Yeah, I remember that. I called it. There were 4 missed field goals and like 3 missed extra points by both teams.
Yeah. It was a
It was
terrible day for the kick.
terrible day for kickers. I think it's just really hot in Tampa Bay right now. Like, the titties are out right now.
Girls wearing them crop tops.
Girls wearing crop tops. Girls wearing just out in a bralette. Like,
Not making it easy on them.
nah. That end zone's just nothing but nipples right now. But now first down, ball on the 25-yard line. Finley drops back. Has
It's
the tight
Howard.
end over the over the right side. Sorry, O.J. Howard, who stays in bounds, gains 17 yards up to the 42-yard line.
So despite that interception, Finley is 8 for 9 for 136 and a touchdown.
Ironically enough, Finley has not had a ball yet just touch the ground. He's thrown 1 incompletion, but it was a completion. It was just a completion to the other team. He's thrown 2 touchdowns, except one of those touchdowns was to the other team. And he just threw another ball to the other team.
I'm done talking. I'm done talking about it.
He has still only missed 2 passes. It's just those 2 passes have gone to the other team as the linebacker leaps up to make a spectacular catch. And
I'm not commenting about his stats anymore.
And now New York will take over on the 26-yard line. A minute 12 now, and the Giants can take an even bigger lead.
Oh, no.
David making adjustments at the line. And the give here is going to go to Saquon. Finds his way around the edge and gets the first down and gets out of bounds in 11 yards up to the 35. All right, that puts him in field goal range, but the way you're kicking right now, I don't think you trust your kicker even if it's at the 1-inch line. I'd rather send the quarterback coach out there with a steel-toed boot and let him kick it than I would let Rosas touch it. And oh my God, how did he get that open?
Oh man.
I don't know who was supposed to be on him, but Meredith just finds himself out there waving his arms on the 2-yard line. And the extra point is up and finally good. So
that's a 10-second drive.
Yeah, with 1:02 left, 22-7. Would have been ironic if we saw a missed extra point back there. It would have been 21-7. Looked like nothing even happened in there. Would have been 3.
Like a normal score.
Would have been 3 missed extra points instead of being 24. Would have been 21.
It would have been a normal score.
Everyone would have been like,
anything but normal.
Yeah, everyone would have been like, oh, Giants are playing really well. They've scored 3 touchdowns. No, they've scored 4 and a field goal. It's just that field goal was negated by 3 missed extra points. The three that they got in the field goal was negated by PATs. Let that sink in. Give to Donald, and I believe he got the first. He did. up to the 37, and they're going to call a timeout after that. 57 on the left on the clock.
So, in the immortal words of whoever the hell commentates this game in Madden, you don't want to try something too risky and give them the ball back. As I say that.
And as you say that, Finley rears back and nah, that's a switch. That's a switch. There's no fucking way.
Was it? You want me? I'll go back and look.
I'm going back right now. We're reviewing that.
I didn't go back farther enough.
I went back too far. That looked way too close. Yeah, he. That's a switch.
Yeah, I think that was a switch. Oh, Fender. God damn it.
It doesn't even matter.
No
what
bueno.
the fuck? Did he? Wait, what happened? I went back. What happened?
Huh?
What? What happened? He kept driving, and now the Giants have the ball. I'm going back real quick. We're gonna see what happened.
I just seen it. He fumbled.
Did he really?
He...
Okay,
yep.
So a little bit of instant karma there.
Oh man, this game.
Instant karma.
This game is something else. So now the Giants would just yell it out. Take us to half. Oh, jeez.
Oh, another fumble! Another fumble! Oh my god, I missed it. I missed it because I was typing in chat. But on the ensuing kickoff to start the third quarter, he takes a huge hit. And the Giants have the ball on the 19-yard line.
I wasn't even looking. Oh my god.
Tampa Bay is just shooting themselves in the foot.
Man. I don't even think this anymore.
So now first down, ball on the 19-yard line.
Well,
turn around, give to Barkley, and he's just gonna gain a yard from that.
I know a bad commentator by not paying attention. But jeez. I look away for 0.2 seconds. Just trying to catch Pokemon.
I was trying to catch a Pokemans. Ball on the 18 now. Kareem David comes up under center. Drops back to pass.
Dangerous.
Oh my god. Had a man on the right side. I believe it was Odell. But
he also had to check down.
Yep, had the check down. Had Odell. Didn't look either way. And instead, that's going to bring up a 3rd and 9.
Right in the face of Kareem David, who chose to knock it down instead of try to catch it.
David now in the gun. A.J. Brown single. A solo receiver to the right. Drops back. Throwing it deep. Dangerous pass, and it's going to fall incomplete.
So they will settle for a field goal attempt.
Yeah,
I'm going to say a field goal.
Settling for a field goal. This ball's on the 18. It might be an extra point, although all of his extra points have gone wide right. So, yep. That one's up and through.
So he made this one.
Yeah. Perfect position. Ball on the left hash. Go ahead, get.
So this game has took a turn for the worst for Tampa Bay.
And once again, he's going to take this one out of the end zone. Going to avoid the hit. Out of bounds at the 31.
So exactly 10 minutes left in the third.
10 minutes left in the third. Now 25-7.
Donald in the backfield.
Yep. Finley drops back. Oh, he's got his tight end Howard, but he's not going to look that way. Instead, he's going to look Kirk's way. Ends up being a loss of 5 potential yards instead of going to Howard. But regardless, gain of 15, going to be a first down.
Yeah. So they just need to take their time. They're not out of it yet. They just need to take their time and take it up the field and get some points.
Damn it, I know that one. I can't think of it.
Spelled it wrong.
No E?
Oh, no, you didn't spell it wrong. Never mind.
Finley drops back. Oh my God! O.J. Howard opened in the middle of the field. Gets down to the 7. Oh, that's the evolution.
Yeah. Great play. They said take their time. They're not taking their time.
They are not taking their time. Very quickly inside the red zone, inside the 10. We got first and goal. And the give here to Damian Harris. Fights his way in. And he's going to get in. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. And
that's exactly what they need to do.
Now it's 25-13 because nothing's guaranteed with these kickers. And the kick is up, and it is good.
So turn around in the second half for the kickers.
An 11-point game.
The ladies
now
have left the building.
Yeah. Yeah, the titty girls are out there getting alcohol right now. They're not watching the game.
Oh, fair.
And they're back.
Did it again.
And they're back. They have gotten their alcohol, and
I said, we're not done with you yet.
nah. Because, I mean, you know, when you see something like that, it starts to get in the way of the kicking game, if you know what I mean.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Like, it's really hard to move your leg like that whenever, you know. But now, first down and 10 from the 40-yard line. Giants going to come out in the eye, turn around, give it to Saquon Barkley, who bobs and weaves his way up to the 44. Nice gain of 4 yards. And that'll bring up a second and 6.
Wonder how Ron Rivera ended up the coach.
I have no clue.
Everything's so out of whack in this last season. It's crazy.
And give this time once again to Saquon. Gain of 3 yards. And now we've got 3rd and 3 from the 47. Nice 3rd and manageable. 3rd and very short. And Fender's going to give me a headache. Ugh.
He's impatient.
That's shit I don't like, man. Oh, man. Shit we don't do. That right there. Like, Shadow, I know you're out there. I know you're watching this. Post it in the Discord right now. The second you see this, whether it's now
almost
or like you're watching it back.
Almost as bad as his
David drops it back. And finds, I believe that's Dorsett over the right side, who makes a man miss and gets up to the 22-yard line. Gain of 31 yards and a first down.
Fender's defense is almost as bad as his smash pass recommendations.
Ooh. Ooh. Yeah, they ain't
Like
good.
they have their days.
Yeah, every now and again. Every dog has his day, if you know what I mean. Now first down, ball on the 22-yard line. Turn around, give to Saquon, who trying to find the edge, not going to be able to do so. Gain of just 2 yards. Have one man to beat, and unfortunately he met him instead of beating him.
He beat. Couldn't find the hole, or couldn't find the out edge. Fuck, I can't talk.
Don't worry, I've been doing it too. Second down now. Ball now in the red zone. Ball on the 20.
Another handoff.
Turn around this time. It's not Saquon Barkley, but a Saquon
My boy Chris
run.
Carson.
Nonetheless, Chris Carson's gain of 6 yards.
I'm just saying he's about to be fired in Madden 20. Rashad Penny, who?
There we go. Now 3rd and short. Just 2 short yards to gain. Need to get up to the 12-yard line. Drops back, looking Benjamin's way. Gonna find him. First down, though. If you rewatch that, it looked like OBJ probably had 6. If he was looking the other way.
I don't wanna comment on these quarterbacks.
No. OBJ on the left side had
Quarterback
separation. It was
games
cover 0. More than likely, he takes that and just turns up field for 6. But instead, now first down. 10 to go. It should be 1st and goal, but it's not. And give to Saquon Barkley. D Ford able to get off the block and somehow stuff him. Not really stuffed because he did get 4.
That had 6 written all over. I don't know how D Ford.
That really should have been 6, but somehow D Ford was just able to disengage and get the stop. 2nd and 6. They can get a first down, but it'll be 1st and inches. And all day to throw it. I don't know why he's not running, and he will take off now. It bounces off 2 tackles. And that'll bring up 3rd and inches, basically.
He definitely doesn't run with David as much as he should.
As he could or should. He had the lane there. Elected not to take it until it was too late. Now coming out in the I formation. Saquon Barkley in the backfield.
And off,
and the give will go to him, and that'll be 6. Touchdown, New York. And they will answer back. Making it now, I don't want to say it's 32-14 because we know how these kickers have been. And that one's up and through, right through the middle.
Things are looking up for the kickers.
Yeah. As we see another one go off the toe. Oh, no, this one's right. This one's good.
Oh my God.
Makes a man miss, and he takes another shot. He fumbles it again.
Oh, man, he just got to start kneeling it.
Take a knee. You've already fumbled once. Just take a knee. It's not worth it.
5 turnovers for the Bucs.
5 turnovers, 2 interceptions, and now 3 fumbles. And all but one of those turnovers has gone for points. The only one that didn't was the one at the end of the half where they just melted out. But this one's looking to get ugly. Turn around now, give to Saquon Barkley, who will make one man miss and get up to about the 15-yard line, gain of 6 yards.
Is it too late to retract my statement of the Buccaneers winning?
I was telling you, I had a feeling that the Giants were going to come in here. I did not think it was going to be this dominating of a fashion, but New York knocking on the door once again and cuts upfield up to the 9-yard line, and now they got first and goal once again.
I can't switch off. These Pokemon are spawning and I can't catch them. Resisting the urge. I'm resisting the urge to be the very best.
I think no one ever was. Like these Bucks have never been. Oh.
Ooh.
All right, here we go. First and goal now, coming out in the I formation. Chris Carson's in the backfield. And the give will go his way, and he forgot which way was forward as he runs into the back end of the fullback. Gaining no yards. Second down.
To catch it.
As my partner over here in the booth is twitching about not being able to catch his Pokemon, so he's going to depart real quickly to be the best like no one ever was. Exact response whenever told to take a knee after the kickoff. Why? Kareem David all day to throw it, checks it down to Kelvin Benjamin. He's going to get a gain of 4.
Third and goal. 4.
Why? 2 fumbles.
Your kick returner cannot hold on to the ball.
No. Here we go, no I formation, third and goal from the 4.
We got toss outside. And
makes one man miss, not able to get the edge, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
Chippy.
Should be an easy chip shot, and it will be right through the uprights. And hopefully they just take a knee.
Oh, Fendi.
And by that response, he's not going to take a knee, and he won't take a knee.
Yeah.
And due to that, going to lose about 2 yards. It's ball on the 23-yard line now.
That looked like a switch. Kind of close.
Nah, it wasn't. Because whenever your player has an attempt at it, it always, like, the game will always make you, like, make that ring be your player.
Yeah, I'm kind of blind.
I mean, me too. Nah, if that was a switch, that's going the other way because of that coverage.
Yeah, probably.
But here we go now, second down. 13 seconds left in the third quarter. Finley drops back to pass. And throws a quick one that's going to be incomplete. Tried to find the out route, but that was to no avail. Coverage too tight. And that's going to bring up 3rd and 10.
Bucks not having a fun time. This game has gotten out of hand very quickly.
Very, very quickly. And the Bucks,
Giants have been 0-35.
The Bucks came out looking pretty hot to start the game. They came out, oh my God. came out, got the touchdown. As right there, Finley misses yet another throw. He had the running back over the right side, instead elected to go the way of the drag route. Gain of just 2 yards, and that'll bring up 4th and 8. 4th and 8 from the 25, and the offense is not coming off the field. Yeah.
Actually, I think they are going to punt.
Never mind, says the head coach, as the offensive coordinator was begging to let him go for it. And Giants going to take a timeout as they had their defense still on the field.
You don't want good old Landon Collins returning a punt.
No.
Albeit that punt was absolutely awful.
And here we go. More T1 punting.
Almost like he's forgetting to press X.
Yeah, he's forgetting to hit X at the top a little bit sooner than you're supposed to, because, you know, it's bad in this game. The lag. But now, here we go.
I want kick meter. I
Giants
call
come
kick
out.
for kick meter back.
Yeah, Giants come out now. Heavy set. 3 tight ends on the field. Just 1 wide receiver. Ball on the 43-yard line. And you got to believe if you get 3, maybe there's an outside chance. Because it's still 4 possessions. 6 makes it basically 5 possessions. Unless you just get 2. You get a 2-point conversion on every single possession. So I think points here at all, more than likely, is probably a dagger.
Yeah.
As I finish off my drink. Excuse me.
Hand off Carson. Up the middle. Gain of 3, I think. Yeah.
I tried to cut back, but to no avail. We'll get the ball up to the 50, and that'll bring up 3rd and 3. So, definitely not a busted play. It had its use. We are now 3rd and 3.
Huge hit.
On the field. David under center. Turns around, gives it to the running back. Wow. And a Tampa Bay player is down hurt. I'm not sure why. Quick TV timeout, though.
We have the backups coming in.
Yeah.
Short intermission. Now, if there was a time for a Pokemon to spawn, it would be now.
Brought to you by Snickers. Snickers satisfies. I do that for the meme, because that's the only stinking ad that you ever hear on Madden on Madden 19 is always Snickers satisfies. Nothing else.
I get Gatorade sometimes.
Yeah, every now and again you'll get Gatorade. But, you know, because, you know, water sucks. It really, really sucks. Gatorade. Every football fan out there ought to know that one. But I think the story of this game has been the turnovers. Tampa Bay has lost five turnovers, directly leading to, what was it? A pick 6, a field goal, and I believe 2 other touchdowns. So what, 21 of the 25, or the 21 of the 35 points from the Giants have been off of turnovers.
Where are my Pokemon? Okay. We're back, right?
Hmm?
Yeah. No, they're still not back.
No.
Oof.
We've still got plenty of time. Don't worry.
Looks like I'm not going to be able to play my Titans game because Meech never plays.
Yeah. Here we go now. And they're back in. Starters are off the field for the Giants. On the 45-yard line now. 35-14 still. 9.5 minutes left in this game.
Fender is now posting in Weeb chat to hide his sorrows.
First down now. Turn around. Give to Carson's. Somehow gets around like about 7 tacklers, but
Come back.
tight end's going to be called back. Oh, Tampa Bay safety out with broken ribs. That's going to be at least a month, more than likely. And that's just the second injury that we're seeing today. I believe we saw one injury from the Giants. I'm fairly certain he was able to come back into the game, though I'm not 100% certain.
Yeah. We do not need to lower injuries.
No, not at all. That's a stupid idea. But here we go now. First and 16. Give to the running back. He's able to get the edge, but only up to the 48.
My stream is so fucked.
Why?
It's so behind. Are you on first and 16? No?
I'm on second and 13.
Yeah, I didn't think so. Jesus Christ.
Turn around, give to Carson's. Only up to the 47. 1 yard, and that's going to bring up 3rd and 12. Brocker's in on that tackle.
I think I'm back.
Tampa Bay now, if you can somehow get a stop and score really quickly, I think you're back in this football game. At that point, it'll just be a 14-point game. And while that's not great,
You see a false start? Not false start. Delay game.
Delay a game. Trace McSorley, the ex-first-round pick from the Giants. I believe it was a 30.
Another victim of Jonas.
Yeah. He had such potential. It was just so underutilized. Now 3rd down 17. And just going to give that one to the running back. Carson's up to the 44, and that's going to bring a 4th down and a punt.
Out of all the quarterbacks that were drafted in that draft, there are only 2 that are still starting today. Drew Lock and Trace McSorley. Or not Trace McSorley.
No.
Finley.
Yep, Ryan Finley. Ryan Finley, I believe he was a 4th-round pick, if I'm not mistaken. Wasn't even drafted to be the starter. He was drafted to be the backup. And give to Damian Harris. 5 yards. Up to the 25, and that'll bring up 2nd and 5. Finley, I'm pretty sure he was a 4th-round pick, was drafted to just be the backup for Jameis Winston. Winston gets hurt, and Finley just straight outplayed him.
Yeah.
Winston's contract was up, and they elected not to re-sign him. And wow, he landed Collins with a great play there to knock that one away. Probably should have been intercepted. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
Yeah, should have been going the other way.
Yep. I would say 6, but that's very unsportsmanlike. I think I think Collins probably just catches that and goes straight to the ground. But Finley now drops back. Got the running back over to the right side. He's going to go that way and get the first. Smart play there by Finley. Just take the check down, get your yards. Gain of 7. First down. You can throw it underneath if you trust the guy to be able to get the first. And right there, he trusted his man, got the first.
Yep. First and 10.
Yep.
6.
Just a little over 6 minutes left. Drops back to pass, looking O.J. Howard's way, and it falls incomplete.
He had a man wide open in the middle.
Yep. I'll bring up 2nd and 10. It's sad that Finley actually played fairly well. He's 13 of 19. Actually 15 of 19, though. It's just that 2 of his incompletions were actually completed to the other team.
Then that happened. I jinxed him. I felt so bad.
Eh.
He was doing so well until I said something, and then immediately after, he threw a pick 6.
Here we go now, 2nd down. Moves up in the pocket. I don't know how he almost fit that in there, but Finley almost fit that in over the linebacker. It falls incomplete, though. Good defense by McKenzie, and that's going to bring up 3rd and 10. 5:57 left on the clock now.
We only ran the ball 10 times.
Make that 11 now. Let's give to Damian Harris for...
I don't know why they ran the ball on 3rd and 10.
About 2 yards. And that'll bring up 4th down.
I think it's pass Frender's bedtime. That's why he's punting.
Yeah, he's half awake. It's 9-9 time. Right. He just wants his tea. He wants his 90-night tea. That's what he needs. So now New York going to take over and probably just ice this one away. 5.5 left.
Yeah. We need a couple first downs.
Yep.
Couple. Maybe. I don't know.
I mean, if you can force 3rd downs and like not get first downs until 3rd down, then yeah, a couple of first downs will do it for you. It's all about clock management. As Carson State's that one for no game.
I'm not very good at that.
You don't say.
Should I let Joe come back from 9 points with 50 seconds left?
I still don't know why Joe went for 2. Makes no sense. I was like, dude, it's a 3-point game if you kick the. It's a 2-point game if you kick the field goal. It's a 1-point game if you don't. And Smith gonna get 7 yards up to the 33, 3rd and 2. And give to the running back. I believe he's short, actually. I believe he's just a yard short. Yep, inches. Personally, I'd consider going for it just to try and ice the game, but whatever, I guess. And the punt's away. It's up to the 17 now. So just 3 minutes left on this clock. 3:19 to be exact. As Tampa Bay will go back on offense.
They did so well in the first half.
Elsewhere, game of the week action happening next week as the Browns look to get redemption, taking on the New England Patriots as backup Speaks comes off the edge and makes a sack, bringing up 2nd and 16.
Little Shadow, for some reason, has been waiting a very long time to play college.
But between there's that game, and then we also have Thursday night football action between the Green Bay Packers and the Detroit Lions. That will more than likely be a good game. It's probably the lesser game of the Sunday, Monday, Thursday games. As Sunday night, we have the LA Rams taking on the Carolina Panthers. Looking to be a good game there.
Didn't they already play? Oh, never mind. They didn't play.
And that'll take us to the 2-minute warning. 2-minute warning, 3rd down. I honestly hadn't seen it, and as I was saying that, the score came across the ticker. So I was like, oh, well, we're sticking it. Oh, well, we're sticking it. But yes,
Ash was not very happy.
LA did take the win. I believe it was 26-6 or 7, something like that.
Neither was TCG. TCG was very angry.
Yeah.
Earlier.
Bears take a loss to the Bills earlier today. The run and shoot finally gets a win in Buffalo. First one of the new campaign.
There's only that terrible offense.
Yeah. And, should have been intercepted, but that's going to fall incomplete. We really should be seeing Trace come on, take a knee, and just get this game over with and sit at 2nd down. And the give here to Damian Harris. Gain a yard. And that'll bring up 3rd and 9.
Very, very stout defense. Or run defense. So far.
Right.
Oh, today. So far.
Honestly, both sides. Finley's shown good moments, but Finley has also shown terrible moments.
Like there.
Yeah, like right there. Should have been intercepted. Instead, it's going to fall incomplete. Tampa Bay more than likely going to be punting this football away. For Trace to go ahead and kneel it. As they will, the punter comes out. It comes out on the field on 4th and 9. And once again, he's going to shank it. Well, actually, this wasn't a shank. This is just a pop-up. Just a weak pop-up.
They say they're GGs.
Yep, that's going to bring out Trace into victory formation. 35-14, the final here in Tampa Bay, New York. Just defense wins championships. New York forced 5 turnovers, and that was the difference maker there.
Yeah. Those two fumbles.
Yeah.
3 fumbles.
I don't think anyone would have expected the start of the season to see the Giants go 3-0, but the Giants are going to start 3-0.
Wow. I've started 0-2.
Hey, you have another chance. It's okay. It's okay. The Titans are 0-2, but it's in the AFC South. It's a shitty-ass division. You got that with ease. Like, your only competition is Cheese.
To play both again.
Your only competition is Cheese Joe, who has to go through Denver and Buffalo.
I still fucking can't believe I lost.
Meanwhile, you have to go through nobody. But that's going to go ahead and end this one for us. 35-14, New York takes the victory, moves on to 3-0. Tampa Bay, meanwhile, loses their first game 2-1, although they do play in the NFC South, so still in very good hands right now as the Carolina Panthers are 0-3, and I believe New Orleans is 1-1, though I may be wrong about that. But that's going to do it for us here on Ren Sports Media. Once again, I am Brainiac, joined by Chris, and we hope to see you all in the next stream.